Hello to all my friends out there. So I wasn't planning on coming back home, but I was at Walmart and I saw they had the caffeine-free Diet Coke. So I bought it all. They only had 5. I don't want to go up there at night. I need caffeine-free Diet Coke. They don't have any. No. Okay, I want to, sometimes one of the reasons people eat out is you just want a nice little brunch. So I have 1 tablespoon milk. I'm going to make some scrambled eggs. I have a little margarine. Anyway, you want a nice little brunch, but you really shouldn't spend the money. But if you think about it, you probably have food at home that you could. So I have 1 egg and 1 tablespoon milk for my scrambled egg. So you probably have stuff around the house that you could make yourself a nice little brunch. I think I'm going to be doing these brunch videos on the weekends because that's when people have a little extra money generally. And that's when bad things like eating out could happen. I mean, you got to eat out once in a while. Life is short. You don't want to make life miserable. That's stupid. So, okay, this is for my brunch. I'm making some scrambled eggs. Now back over here. So, okay, so I was one of those people that bought all the caffeine-free Diet Coke they had. And I even had to get a guy to get the one in the back for me. So what I will be doing is stockpiling. When I go to a store, any store, and I see an item missing on the shelves, I will stock up. And make sure that I get things at a cheap price. Okay, so now last night I made 2 cups of tea with 1 tea bag. This is black tea, and I want to make some iced tea milk. For one thing, I want to drink more milk, and for another thing, I want a nice beverage with my brunch. So this is a 1/4 cup because I have about 1 cup in there. You can use regular milk or condensed milk, but I have evaporated milk. And then I think it's going to taste better with a little sugar. So I will add about a 1/2 tablespoon sugar. For 1 cup, that's about the amount. Okay, I'm going to blend mine because this is a special brunch. You can just stir it, but if you blend it, it's going to be more like iced tea. And then I'll just pour it back in my pitcher. So see how I have some tasty iced tea, milk tea for my brunch? Let me taste it and I will tell you. That is good. So, okay, my brunch is coming along nice. Now, in my freezer, I have waffles because I bought them at Dollar Tree. I think you get 6 for $1. So I will zap these. These are blueberry. I got them at Dollar Tree. So chances are I'm going to be satisfied enough with my homemade brunch. It's not as good as going out, but it's good. They say for these teas you need black tea. I'm not sure about that. I think any tea you like would be good. Okay, now. So I'm zapping my I'm zapping my waffles that I bought. So my waffles are about 18 cents, and my eggs, I bought them at Dollar Tree for $1. So this is, you can make your own waffles out of a pancake mix, and I have posted the recipe on Twitter for you guys. Let me check these. They're not quite ready. And in my stockpile, I have strawberry jam because, you know, when you go out for waffles, you know, and you get those yummy waffles with strawberries and whipped cream, it's so tasty. But, you know, we want to have a nice, tasty brunch too, but we want to be cheap. Okay, now my waffles. You could toast them in a toaster. That'd probably be better. Okay, and then I have, here's my egg. And I make sure always to have margarine. So I doubt my brunch is costing more than $1. In fact, it's probably not even $1. And this way everyone's happy. And in my refrigerator I have salsa for my eggs, and I just ground Rotel tomatoes. So this is going to be a pretty good little brunch. So now, I got this stuff. I always used to stockpile almost entirely strawberry, but yummy. So this is going to be a pretty good little waffle, you guys. So on the weekends, before you wreck your budget, say to yourself, you know, I am not a budget person, not at all, but it should be fairly obvious that this is going to help you money-wise. Because you're not going to be spending your money, for one thing. Okay, now let me taste this. Okay, so you have a cheap brunch. You didn't spend any money. You had everything at the house. You had a special drink. You had a tasty meal. And so then, let me taste my tasty meal. My tasty meal is tasty. Yummy. No spending $9 at IHOP, you guys. Unless you can afford it. Alright, so now, last night I had green beans on the side, and I still have some green beans. So now, in my freezer, I have bacon ends. And I package them up so that I can just, they defrost quick. And so I want to take some of my bacon. So you can get some nice bacon. You know, I was thinking it's strongly possible that when you're buying bacon ends, you're getting better quality bacon depending on where you buy the bacon beans. I mean the bacon ends than if you were than if you were just buying a cheap bacon. So So I want enough bacon in my green beans so that I can, and my, so when I make these green beans, I'm going to cook these down. What I want to do is I want to cook them on low, just like I was making any beans with ham. I think I'll get a little bit more. So when I need bacon, I just eat bacon ends. It's way cheaper. You can go heavy or light on the bacon, depends. I think that looks good. Okay, so now, and then I'm going to add a little, okay, one of the things I bought, and I find this stuff to be really, really good, is you can, I found out you can use this in place of MSG to tenderize your meats, and it also gives your food a really good flavor. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. You got to be careful with this stuff. It'd be a mistake to put too much on. And then some black pepper. And the only trick to this stuff, it probably needs a little bit more water. The only trick to this stuff is cook it very, very low. Okay, so then I'll make some Jiffy cornbread. So you can see already my day is crazy cheap. This is good, you guys. You gotta try this. My tea was 1 cent for 2 cups. And I bought my evaporated milk marked down for 50 cents. And I don't know where it is. Okay, now I want to make on the cheap a recipe I learned off Jan from New York City Saves Money. It's her 50s cake, but I want to make mine cheap because, you know, I'm a cheap person. So I bought graham crackers at Dollar Tree, and I made s'mores yesterday. And this is a recipe I had never heard of, but now that I have heard of it, I'm going to be. You guys, check out Jan from New York City Saves Money channel. She's a new channel and she's coming along nicely. And then I bought the pudding already made up. So I bought these at Dollar Tree. So each of my puddings is 25 cents. I'm going to eat one right now with my brunch. Yummy. This is good pudding. So you can adapt almost any recipe to be cheaper. This is not as good as the one Jan made with the real whipped cream, but you know, it'll do. This is tasty, you guys. Okay, I'm working at home, and so I will see you guys later, and God bless you all.